What's that for?
This is the chocolate.
I know, but this
is extra chocolate because we're supposed to do 4 ounces of chocolate. This is like 3.5 ounces of chocolate. But you could just do.
Where's the rest of this?
Over there on the counter. Is it on? What's going on?
Are the cameras on? There's the mic.
Oh.
Are the cameras on?
Yeah, they're recording. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's on and I see you.
Here we are.
Oh.
One camera's not on. One's not connected.
Oh.
Sony's not connected.
There. How's that?
Yeah.
I don't think I was putting it all the way. Okay. Hey!
Hi!
We're here. We're still alive, guys.
We're still alive.
Welcome back to Live Above the Clouds. My name is Lauren Gaw, and this is my special guest of the week, Derek Shelby Jones.
Yo, Jerry's here.
Hey, Jerry. Good to see you. Welcome back. Derek got a new mask this week. My mom made it and sent it. Should I go get mine? Why didn't she?
We fixed Lauren's internet. Oh, we doing this now?
Here's mine. How do we look? Mike Finney is also here. Hi, Mike. Yeah, we are directly plugged into the internet this week, so hopefully we won't have any problems with the stream cutting off in the middle.
Or we will.
Or we will.
Or we will have problems.
Or we'll have problems.
Or we'll be really screwed up today. We're gonna really screw things up today.
I hope not. I hope we have a very
We're screwed up today.
live stream. Alright. Well, today's recipe is super easy. We are going to make chocolate truffles because apparently tomorrow is National Truffle Day, and I love celebrating all of the random food holidays. Honestly, you can find a food holiday for anything, everything. But chocolate truffles are super easy to make, and they are only 3 ingredients, maybe 4 if you wanna add some vanilla extract. But I will show you guys. I have a chocolate bar. So for these truffles, you don't really want to use chocolate chips. You want to use a chocolate that is going to taste good on its own because...
It tastes good.
Yeah, we're just basically eating the chocolate. And chocolate chips usually aren't meant to eat on their own. They're meant to be in cookies. And why did I get Cadbury Dark Royal? I got it because it was on sale. And also you want to use a dark chocolate because we are going to add heavy whipping cream. But if you use a milk chocolate, then just use less cream. So for the rest of our ingredients, this is 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream and half a teaspoon. Am I?
Yeah, you're definitely yelling.
I'm sorry, guys. Can they hear me? How come this isn't going? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
But
am
hold
I
up,
yelling? Sorry.
we're only on one audio channel again. What's going on here,
I don't
Lauren?
know.
Audio
I don't know
channel.
how to do any of the channels. Alright, we're having technical difficulties. Doing what on my own, Richard Pilgrim? Oh, now there's 2. I see it now.
You just want to push in that hard.
Oh. Okay, going back to finishing our ingredients, we have half a teaspoon of cannabis butter, and we're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So you can also infuse your heavy whipping cream if you want, but I like adding butter to the truffles because it makes them extra creamy.
So how many truffles do you eat for a dose? It seems like a small amount of...
Well, it depends how many truffles we're gonna make. We're not gonna make that many truffles. We're gonna make like 12 truffles. So you can eat 2 truffles. How does that sound?
Okay.
Okay. So you're not yelling. It's fine. Thank you, Christine.
No, she was yelling.
I was just so excited about the chocolate truffles.
Read it like a dramatic reading. A dramatic truffle reading.
Oh, well. Well, just because you're quiet doesn't mean it's dramatic.
No, that's dramatic. I've seen movies.
Okay. Well, I want them to be able to hear me.
You know, as a movie actor, my 2, 3 credits.
What are your 2, 3 Movie credits.
One was called Apart.
Apart?
You have something between your front two teeth.
Do I?
Yeah.
What do I have in front of my teeth?
I know, it's black.
Is it chocolate? Is it gone?
Nope. It looks like a seed.
Oh.
Just
Maybe it's
gonna-
a seed.
Maybe you're gonna. It's still there.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It's still there. You should probably just go check it.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it. You're gonna tell them about your movies.
So, like, I'm pretty much famous. You know? 2, 4, 5, 6 movies on IMDb. You can look it up. Just look up Derek Jones. All the listings are mine, though. Because when they billed me, they didn't know if it was the right Derek. So every time I do a project, they bill it to a different Derek. But I'm like pretty much a big thing. I'm a big deal. I'm union with health bins.
Okay, I flossed. I don't know what that was. Maybe like a piece of pepper.
I was just talking about my IMDb's
Oh.
multiples.
Multiples.
Yeah.
I even heard that you were union with health benefits.
Yeah. Do you have benefits?
Not anymore.
Well, that's what I mean, guys.
Yeah. Back to where we left off.
We're talking about how high you're going to get.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking about the vanilla extract. So I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, but this is a really good opportunity to add whatever flavor you want. So you could add peppermint extract. You could add your favorite liqueur. You could add, mix in coconut. You can mix in nuts. This is a pretty choose your own adventure kind of recipe.
Cool.
Cool.
You got some trolls in here today.
Do I? Richard Pilgrim thinks that you were boring,
That's fine.
and Christina's also sleeping.
That's fine.
All right. So we're going to make some truffles. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. So I am going to start chopping up the chocolate. You want it to be in pretty small pieces. And why don't you go put our heavy whipping cream in the microwave for 45 seconds. You can also heat it in a little pot on the stove, but like microwave is way easier, so why would you do that? Right? And I'm going to chop some chocolate.
For 45 seconds?
Yeah, for 45 seconds. So you want your milk to be hot enough to melt the chocolate. We're basically gonna pour it over our chocolate and we're gonna mix it together. Does that sound doable? I think so. And then we're actually going to put it in the refrigerator to let it chill because it's going to be very hot. You guys wanna see my chocolate? Wow, this is just a lot of brown happening on this table, isn't it? Very, very interesting stuff. But I'm going to cut it this way, and then I'm going to cut it this way also so that they are pretty small pieces. And then we're just going to put it in our bowl with our cannabis butter and pour our milk over it. This is a lot harder to chop chocolate than you would think. You could also shave it if you want, but, you know, we're just doing what we can. How is everyone's quarantine going? What?
Smelling it.
Okay, so we have our hot heavy whipping cream, and you want to use heavy whipping cream. Regular milk isn't going to work. We need it to be nice and fatty for the chocolate to be a good consistency. You could also do full fat coconut milk if you wanted to, but here is my chopped up chocolate. It's pretty small pieces. And I'm just going to add it to my bowl with my butter. You guys want to see? You want to see the... And then Derek, can you pour over our heavy whipping cream?
So what's a ganache?
This is kind of a ganache.
I know, that's why I'm asking what's a ganache then.
A ganache is a mixture of chocolate and milk or cream. That's a ganache. Yeah, we're basically making a chocolate ganache. You can make it in different consistencies with the amount of milk or the liquids that you're putting in it. And
You need to cover up some of that chocolate that's in there.
Oh no, it's okay. So we poured our heavy whipping cream over, and I'm just gonna let the hot milk and the chocolate kind of sit together a little bit, and it's gonna melt it together a little bit before I stir it in. I just have a spoon, nothing fancy. We don't need like a whisk or anything. And then we're gonna just stir in. You can see how the chocolate's already melting in there, and we want it to be all one consistency. Richard Pilgrim says it looks yummy. This does not look yummy at this stage. This looks. Would you eat this?
That looks like a child's cereal.
It looks like weird chunky poo poo.
Well, I mean, like I want to think of it like that, or like just like a slightly melted chocolate shake.
Okay, slightly melted chocolate shake.
Or like you know, like when you get like a chocolate dessert, like one of those, not a lava cake, but I guess you could say a lava cake.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
that thing that we
those
got
are
at the
good.
French restaurant? The
Souffle,
the souffle, and you know how like they poured the milk in there?
Yeah, and it kind
That's
of like
what it
all
looked
melts
like.
together.
That's what it looked like.
That does sound good.
Oh my god.
So now we've kind of made it to one consistency. That looks a little bit better. There's our beautiful melted chocolate. And then this is obviously way too hot to make into balls. It's not going to hold any shape because it's melted. So I'm actually going to put it in the refrigerator for about an hour until it hardens a little bit, and just cover it with like a clean dishcloth if you want to. Don't use plastic wrap because the heat will cause condensation and we don't want that in our chocolate. So if we put this aside, we'll just put it over here.
Do you want it in the fridge?
We can put it in the fridge after. So look at that. Look, I already made one. This one has already been chilled in the fridge, and you can see that it's holding its shape. It's nice and thick. And we are just going to scoop it into balls, and you can coat it with a lot of different things. We are going to coat ours with cocoa powder, but you could do crushed nuts. You could melt chocolate and dip it in melted chocolate. You could do coconut, shredded coconut. You could do sprinkles. You know, the world's your oyster. So we are going to use my scoop that's 1.5 tablespoons, which is actually kind of big. You can do a smaller scoop if you want to, because these are supposed to be little bite-sized bites, little bonbons. We actually looked up what bonbons were today. Do you remember what a bonbon is?
Some sort of cake from Australia.
What?
Or no, it was like the shareable, or like any confection. Whatever.
Yeah, it's basically like a bite-sized sweet, and it comes from the word bon in French, which means good. That's what it is from.
But the real question is, what's up with the big straws for the McFlurries? Have we ever
So
decided?
they have new straws for the
but
McFlurries?
like, do you remember how big they were? Like the big plastic with the like square hole in it?
Yeah, because it's such a thick milkshake confection that if you have a tiny regular
No,
straw...
you don't suck from it though. It's
you
just a
won't-
spoon.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't had a McFlurry in a really long time.
Keep
Why
going.
were you thinking about that? Mike Finney says, good, you are going to end it. Is that a typo? I don't know what that means. And Christine says, yum! So, we are just going to mix. This is going to get messy, guys. Make sure that your hands are clean. So, here is one of my little truffle balls. And I just have my cocoa powder here. And I'm going to, I feel like I need like a white tablecloth because I've got my brown chocolate truffles, my cocoa powder, my brown Life Above the Clouds cutting board, and my brown table. I don't know if you guys can see anything besides brown. But we're going to, ooh, it's already starting to melt in my hand. How gross does that look right now? But we're just going to kind of roll it into a ball shape. And then, Derek, I might need your help because I don't want to get any of our equipment dirty. But here's my little ball shape, and then we are just going to coat it in cocoa powder. And boom, we have one finished truffle. Besides that, oh, my hands are super dirty. And this, my chocolate has been sitting out for about maybe like 30 minutes because I set all the ingredients out for the show, but it's already starting to get a little too soft.
Wait, what's in your hand?
This is the chocolate truffle.
I know, is that melted? Is that all it is?
Yeah, this is just melted.
All right.
So, yes, my chocolate truffle mixture has been sitting out for a little while, which is probably a little bit too long because, as you can see, it's melting in my hands way too fast. So, obviously, when you chill it and you take it out, then it will be much easier. But this is pretty much it. Do you want to show them?
Do I eat one or like what's the deal?
Oh, do you want to eat one?
Do I just eat one like real fast?
Yeah, you can eat one real fast if you want to.
Should I just eat one? I'll just eat one.
Okay, just eat one.
Whoa, it's really melted.
I know, they're really soft. It doesn't help when it's like a hot day outside and we have hot
Whoa.
lights and stuff. Is that a good one?
We're gonna have 12 of these in the house?
Yeah.
My God.
Are you gonna eat them all at once?
Oh, yeah. Holy shit.
I guess I should try one. Hey.
Hey.
Alright, I'll try this one. Yeah, they're already pretty soft.
Holy shit.
Mike Vinny says, oops, I thought you were going to entertain us for an hour while the chocolate cooled. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
We could do that, I guess. Alright.
Oh my
here we
gosh.
go. Mm.
Oh my gosh. Why'd you do that in 2 bites? Who does that?
I don't know. I wanted to taste it. Oh, it's really good.
Can we just eat this?
Yeah, it's just like chocolate creaminess. It's
oh
good.
my gosh.
But you just want to eat it with a spoon? I'll spoon feed you.
No, I'll let you do the cocoa.
Will you lick my hand?
All right.
Why cocoa butter? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we just bathe in this?
Okay. I just remember that we forgot to add our vanilla extract to our first batch. So, it's actually optional if you don't want to add the vanilla extract.
Why don't you actually finish these and we'll put them in the fridge?
Yeah.
And not eat them right now.
Yeah, guys, remember that it's best to store these in the fridge or, I guess, if you live in a cold place, because they will obviously melt.
And remember,
in your hands and in your mouth.
And remember that eating these will not help your loneliness.
It won't?
And to call hotline if you need it.
Okay. I'm definitely an emotional eater. Food makes me happy, so like, you know, why can't I eat food?
That's very profound.
Thank you. Do you want to eat another one? Don't eat too many of these.
No, I'll wait.
Okay.
I'll wait for it to cool a little bit so it's got that chewiness.
I know. Because you want to be able to like bite into it and actually hold its shape versus this like blobby
But the blobby
thing.
is nice. It's like a pudding. I would say this is like a real like how I want pudding to actually taste.
Okay.
Not how pudding actually tastes. But
I like pudding. You don't like pudding?
it's alright. It's not bad. But this is like how this is the creaminess.
The creaminess of you want it to be this thick of consistency?
Yeah. I mean it's pretty soft. It's not like
Yeah, it's pretty soft.
like you could definitely push it between your teeth.
Yeah, I guess so. Christine says, I am so making those, thank you, and the cookie dough was amazing! Thanks, Christine! Yeah, the cookie dough was amazing.
Cookie dough?
A while ago I made cookie dough balls.
Oh.
And that was really good. You liked those too.
Yeah, but you gave them all away before I could eat them.
Well, we have to give stuff away or we'll eat it all and then we'll...
Yeah, but I didn't really... I had one cookie dough ball.
Okay, well, we'll make it again someday.
Thank you!
You're welcome.
You guys want to see arancini?
Derek wants to make arancini. We can make arancini. I said we can make whatever we want. Typically, when I have a special guest on, I like to ask them what they want to make or what their favorite food is.
Yet I win the cooking competition.
I know. So why don't you be in charge of next week's recipe?
Arancini.
Okay, well then you have to go to the store and buy all the stuff that we need for it.
I bought the stuff before and then we just kept eating it.
And then we never made it. Why are you sitting over there?
I'm so tired from working in the yard.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of yard work, guys. We've been doing a lot of house projects, trying to stay productive during our quarantine. We installed some fans. I think I talked about that last time.
We're installing more fans.
And then we decided that we needed more fans, so we bought more fans to install. And
we're terracing
our mountainside because our backyard is very, very steeply sloped. So it's like kind of unusable at the moment because you can't really walk on it. So
not anymore, baby.
Not anymore. We fixed it. You want to lick this?
Yeah.
I know, my hands are so disgusting right now. So I'm just gonna scrape as much as I can out of here because we don't want to waste any of this good stuff.
Oh
This is a little smaller baby one. And that's pretty much it, guys. This last one, it's so interesting that we've been doing this for, 10 minutes? And the difference between the first truffle that I rolled and this last truffle, this is so soft. But
you should play them off with a Broadway tune.
Which Broadway tune?
I don't know, it's your choice and you're going to perform it.
I'm going to perform it?
You're going to go, but, just out, little high steps.
A little jazz hands.
Little jazz hands.
Okay, well, these aren't the most attractive chocolate truffles. I would press the buttons so you guys can see them, but I don't want to get anything dirty. I'm not going to touch any of the buttons because we don't want to get our stuff dirty. But yeah.
There you go.
These are sad little truffles. They're like not really round, and Derek ate most of them, so we only have 5.
You ate
50%
of what I ate.
I ate 1, and you ate 2. How many did you eat?
2.
Okay. But that is it, guys. Like I said, we rolled ours in just cocoa powder, but you could use sprinkles, you could dip them in melted chocolate, you could use crushed nuts, shredded coconut, all kinds of things. You can also mix things into the chocolate truffle mixture. So you can make coconut truffles, or you can make, almond or hazelnut or whatever you like. And that's about it. Here are my jazz hands with my chocolate covered gross melty hands. And it's only been
22 minutes.
22 minutes.
24 minutes now.
Should we hang out for longer?
No.
I
want to get back to work.
I'm just gonna lick my hands. And you guys can watch me lick my hands. Alright. Did I have chocolate in my teeth?
No.
Okay. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for joining us today for our quick and easy recipe for chocolate truffles. Happy Truffle Day tomorrow. I hope you make these to celebrate. Really, all you need is a candy bar, a chocolate bar, and heavy whipping cream. And then go nuts with nuts or whatever add-ons you want. And if you make these, let me know. Send me pictures. I love seeing and hearing about when you guys make my recipes. It makes me really happy. So on that note, thanks again for watching, and have a great weekend and a great week and a great quarantine, and I don't know, stay happy and healthy and well and cool, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and all that stuff, and check out our social media
and fade you out.
My Patreon page, and there's links in the description section below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
I don't know if I actually faded you out.
I don't know.